Hi everyone, this is Akash and today I'll show you how to install Seerr on your UGREEN NAS. Seerr now replaces both Jellyseerr and Overseerr. So the same thing works for both Jellyfin and Plex. I know I'm a little late with this tutorial because many of you have been asking for it, but here we are now. So first, if you don't know what Seerr is a request management system. So anybody who wants to watch a particular media can just search for that media in Seerr. If it's available, then it will give you a link to play it on either Jellyfin or Plex. If it's not available, it will give you a request button. You press the request button and it will either go to Sonar or Radar, depending on whether it's a TV show or a movie, and it will be downloaded, right? So all the automation is behind the scene. For the users, this is very, very easy. So the easiest way to install it is with the TSG-EasyDocker. If you have TSG-EasyDocker installed, then you just have to look for Seerr, click on install, choose your port, review YAML and deploy, and just click this button. That's all. Okay, very easy. Traditionally, we will of course use a compose file. This is the compose file that we are going to use, and I'll show you what it does. Let's go to your UGREEN NAS, click on Docker, click on project, create. Here the storage path automatically is taken. This is your project directory. Okay, so we are creating one service called Seerr. This is the image, the official image from Seerr team, latest version you're going to use. This is the name of the container, Seerr. This is our restart policy. Init is true, this has to be given. Environment, uh, how much log level we want, verbose or info, whatever, that doesn't really matter, but in case something goes wrong, then you can look at the information logs. Your time zone, port 5055 is the port that we're going to use, and this is a volume. Okay, so in the current directory, dot means the current directory is this directory, shared folder docker here. Within this directory, a directory will be created called config. Within that config, all the apps config will be stored, so you'll be able to peek around in this directory and see what kind of files are inside. Click on deploy, and this is it. Okay, so once this is deployed, I'll show you how it looks. It's pulling the image, but I have another installation which I have created, because on this machine I don't have radar and sonar running. So this is a machine, a different IP address. This is the screen that you will get first time. 5056 is the port that I used. It will ask you to choose the server type. I use Jellyfin, so I'll configure Jellyfin. Jellyfin's URL, mine is accessible on Jellyfin itself because it uses the same network stack. URL based doesn't matter. Email address, you have to put some email address. It doesn't have to be a registered email address. So this has got nothing to do with your username or anything. Your Jellyfin username and sign in. Okay, so this, click on sync libraries, movies and show. Both we are going to sync. API key is automatically created for you. You don't have to do anything here. Just continue. Now it will ask you for radar and sonar, right? Your radar server, go to your radar, click on settings, general, and you will get the API key here. My radar server is again available on radar. You might have to put your IP address here. Test any, the root folder, and add server. Similarly, we have to add the sonar server. Sonar, this is the correct port, and settings, general, get your API key, test it. Yes, it's working. Once you test it, it shows you what profile you want. I will use any profile and the root folder, which is defined actually in Sonar, right? And finish setup. This is it now. So here shows all the latest movies that have been downloaded. It shows here. This is it. It's pulling it from Jellyfin, trending movies. Everything is here. If you want to have, for example, this one, it's not available. So I can click on request. Once I click on request, it will automatically go to radar, right? This is it. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask them and I always come back. Thank you.